Hi Libra, thank you so much for visiting my channel Merging Timelines. Today we're doing your general reading and we're doing sun and moon signs. If you have a sun or moon within Libra, these messages are general and they're for clarity, to help you along your journey, to help you in the ascension. So very general reading. Messages will not apply to everyone who comes, but I hope for most of you that you feel very connected to my energy and this reading, and that we share this time and space together in love. Okay? All right, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Sun and moon viewers, Libra. Libra, there is a bit of stillness about you that I really admire. There's something about you that just feels so calm. Libra. Overall energies at the bottom of the deck. Wow. You could be connecting with the Pisces. There's someone who I almost feel like you turned them away. Because for some reason I'm not getting that they've turned you away with the amount of stillness that I feel coming from you, but it's possible. But this is the romantic person, someone, maybe you've noticed that they've sold you a few false dreams. And so I think you're releasing the energy of someone who's not very authentic with their emotional offers. That's for some of you. Yep. Most of you. Most of you have decided to follow the things that you need to work on in order to gain better relationships, right? I feel like this has been about self-improvement for you. I think you're all about working on yourself now. You don't really need anyone else. You're trying to bring in positive ways of thinking. That way anyone can't just say, oh, you're beautiful, and oh, I just love the way you do this, and I just love the way you do that. I feel like Libra is really saying, you know what? While it's great to hear from someone else, it's even better to already feel that way. You know, it's even better to feel as though I can manage this alone. And maybe you really haven't had that thought yet, but I feel like especially dealing with this type of person who doesn't have to be Pisces, but they were just definitely full of shit when it came with their emotional offers. They may have put you in a place where you feel like you don't want to offer love to anyone, okay? So for males that are watching, this person really decided that they were just going to be full of it. And so with that, you have a hard time offering love to people. And for females, I feel like you're dealing with someone like this. I have a hard time receiving love, Mel, because I genuinely question what people say to me now. I have to overthink, is this real? Is this something that they're wanting to offer? But I don't feel like you're overthinking it as much as you're overfeeling it. Overfeeling a sense of disappointment from someone who you've connected with in the past, okay? So definitely in a realm where we overthink as air signs, or our strength is thinking. I don't feel like yours is so much I've thought. I have the proof, Mel. This person lied to me about who they were, okay? And so I understand, Libra. I feel so sorry that you've endured this amount of disappointment at this time. But let's see what else the energy wants to bring for you. So coming out of contemplation and emotionals offers, coming out of feeling as though you will wait for someone else. I feel like you have decided to move on. This is very much said so in this card here. So the energy overall is matching your environment. You're showing up exactly how you feel. I'm not waiting. I'm ignoring their phone calls, ignoring their text mail, ignoring them, because really nothing they said ever came through. And I'm done waiting. Okay? So I do see in the past, you've just accepted the position on moving on in this connection. Your heart, wow. You could be focused on a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio now. This person you don't really connect with. I don't see any verbal connection with this person. Could be, because we're just drawing the surface. This person I see as someone you really admire. They could be a father figure. They could be your father. They could be your grandfather. This person really has an admirable way of the way they uphold themselves emotionally. They take care of people. They're tender, they're kind, they're composed, they almost like majestic. Whenever they express feeling, it just gives you such a sensation that you feel as though this person is from a whole nother realm. They're magical, Mel. They're just effortless. The way they express love has become something that I'm just dreaming of. I'm holding space for. And maybe if this is the male Libras watching, maybe you have a desire to become this person, right? Whereas females are more drawn to this person, but energy is fluid, so it doesn't have to be about the sex of the card. It could be about the fact that you want this or are trying to earn this way of living. And I shouldn't say earn, it's such a bad word, but kind of align to this way of living, align to it. You may have met them by some water, spent time with them by water. Ran into them by the beach. They have a singing bowl, it's singing bowls. They may be very spiritual, and you like that about them. Again, it's mystical, it's interesting, it's comforting. So here is your influence. So the influence of the Four of Pentacles would tell me that you're holding something close, meaning holding Now, this is like, take the picture as it is. She's holding her pocketbook close to her, right? So what do you keep in a pocketbook? Something that you want to hold and make sure it doesn't get lost, something that you hold for safekeeping. So maybe during connecting with this person, you've held on to something that you really want to hold on to for a long time. You want to keep this in a safekeeping because it keeps you close to them. It helps you stay close to that energy of comfort. Okay? But I see that this person is merely a memory to you. I don't see them as someone that you've come into contact with very recently, but someone that you've held space for in your pocketbook, which is, I think, just a depiction of in your internal fabric, saying, I genuinely have space for this. I hold it close to me. I will always remember this person. I will always remember what this person's feeling offered me. Okay, so I feel like these are two different people here to start with. This is like a baby water sign, and this is the daddy water sign, right? So this is in opposition. This is saying that I've run into a person who is very emotionally immature, so much that I'd rather cling to the memory of someone that has given me a strong love expression. Again, it could be a father figure, could be a grandfather figure, but I feel like in remembrance of this person, they hold the highest expectation of what you think love should look like. Okay, now that you've moved on, you've moved away from this, you've accepted the current as it is, you've endured the pain, but you're coming out of it. Okay, no longer will this be your grounded place of emotional fulfillment. This isn't going to be what you think it needs to be like. Like I said, you've removed the block. You're not upset about this. You're not to the point where you're angry. I think that you accept the fact that people define themselves, Libra. People define themselves, but we define what we receive. And so with the Seven of Wands completely underneath the Four of Cups in the reverse, I'm going to say that in the past, coming to the present, meaning inventory to this moment here that we're sharing. It is about the fact that you're pulling yourself back, and no longer will you allow people to give you such false identities of love, false deliveries, false emotional offers. They just don't add up, Mel, and I'll never be back in that place again. I won't allow myself to receive a place like that again. So you're saving your energy. You're maybe not going out as much, not interacting as much. And people may see this as resentment or pain or suffering, but I don't feel that you're doing either one. I feel like you're just pulling back your energy. You're starving people of the energy that you would give them because it hasn't been reciprocated. So there's no point in doing it. Wow. So the person you're connecting with, I really do feel like this is either a past loved one or this is a past relationship. One that you keep coming back to within your heart space. It really feels very comfortable, very genuine, and you hold the memory within you, because in the future I see as it comes to this heart, unfortunately, it's not going to be coming yet, right? But time is an illusion. Remember that time is an illusion, and it's all about how you feel. It's all about the work that you're doing on yourself, because I do see you processing these emotions as depicted by the body of water. And I see you kind of moving forward. These dark birds, they're free birds, right? So in the sense of light and dark, because we are existing in a world of duality, I see that you are following your shadow. You're aware of your shadow side. And instead of putting all of your hard work and effort into others, you're putting your hard work and effort into yourself, improving yourself, which I really like to see. So I feel like until you really get to this point of love, genuine love for all ends of you, Libra, because maybe this person has decided to reject you off of this or that. And that was their very simple way of saying, oh, this is the reason why I came up so short. You know, as a matter of a fact, it was you and not me. And so this person lacks accountability, Libra. So with that being the head of the message, I would just say, yes, it's more important that you find love for yourself. You've got a lot of water here. You've got a lot of water here that says to me, it was everything your head and your heart wanted to hold today. But because you don't really know what it feels like independently, you're needing to take space from everyone else that you're allowing to be the expression of what it looks like, okay? Because the highest expression has to come from you and the divine. It has to be. So I see 6 cups. You're in nostalgia. It's in the reverse. You're spending a little bit too much time in nostalgia, too much time in the memories of the past, okay? As it moves forward. So notice that, yes, I admire this person. The feelings that they gave me were over the moon, Mel. They were it for me. But notice that it all comes back to self. You choose the next love you receive, whether it's this person or another person. And with your higher discernment, within emotional fulfillment, you show up better. You hold it longer, you know, because you can put respect on it. So stay wary of being too long in that nostalgia. Fill your own cup, okay? Because this is your Ace of Cups that's coming up in the reverse. Your cup is empty. They want to tell you that, unfortunately, because you've given to such a false identity, a false expression, a part of that is you. We're talking about accountability here. So let's say and admit to ourselves, Libra, that at some point we fell for the tricks. We fell for something that was just not genuine in feeling. And we felt it, you know, with our discernment from the divine. Our gift is the feelings that are evoked from every connection. And so I feel like in that last connection, you really just need to say, hey, at what point did I decide that I was going to accept what it felt like for what it looked like? Libra, sun and moon. Libra, sun and moon signs. Because you're going to hold this person in your heart. Ooh, I'm going to take these two. I have, because you'll be in my heart. Oh, because you'll be in my heart. That's the song that I have for you today. When I lean towards love, I am led, and my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Bam! I could not be more on point. I could not be more on point. Put some respect on my name. Just kidding, you guys. So bad. So bad. Libra, sun and moon viewers, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my lengthy video. I try so hard to make these short, but sometimes I really want you to feel me, okay? The angel of willingness. I am happy. My actions are being orchestrated by my soul. My actions of releasing this contemplation, being in someone else's holding space. Like, who's got time for that, Mel? It says willingness is the ability to use our will with love and wisdom. Love turns our action into a voluntary one through the heart, and we begin to love what we do. Wisdom shows the direction through clear vision. In that way, willingness brings total happiness. So receiving the wisdom, right? We have the discernment. We've got the polarities right here on the table. Come on, Libra. We got jackass here who sells a dream that he can't even uphold his damn self. And we got the memory of someone beautiful. Okay? So as you go through this life, being led by that love, I mean being led by it, because you will allow it to be that strongest piece of fabric until you can kind of re-ingrain it for yourself. Because let's talk about this reconciliation you're not going to have. Let me just throw it out there. Boom. Not right now. Okay? Take that back. Not going to have right now. Boom. That's the biggest part of the message. Sorry, it hurts. I know it hurts. But this is it. It's a reconciliation of emotional fulfillment. It's not coming until you feel it for yourself. This person especially if they're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they put respect on how people make them feel. And so you need to be a magician within the feeling realm. So work on that. Okay? And if you need any advice, please make sure you reach out. I put all my information in the drop box down below. Bye.